Hi, everybody. Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. In a matter of moments, Chief Osceola will hop aboard Renegade. The spear will be flaming, and that majestic horse will go to midfield. And the point of that spear will strike the ground at the 50-yard line, and you know that the Seminoles are ready to defend their home field. Kickoff is coming. That's going to do it for us here on the pregame show. NCAA Football 14 action coming at you right now. Brad Nessler and Kirk Herbstreit.
Here at Doak Campbell Stadium, the fans are getting pumped up. With this kind of energy from the fans, this game is going to be awesome. Michigan is lined up for the opening kickoff. So here we go. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And it sails out of the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
So let's see what the offense can do as they come out onto the field. Offense lines up in a 5-wide set, and the defense anticipating pass here. Got it complete, and he's out of bounds. Excellent play as the quarterback found his receiver for a big gain.
Well, give credit here to the receiver for finding that seam and coming up with a nice gain for the offense.
From their own 37-yard line. First down. Fires it out.
That brings up second and 13.
From their own 33-yard line, it's second down. Got a receiver, and he dropped it. The Seminoles coaching staff has just been raving about this kid, putting up some monster stats this season. It's a great fit for their system. I think that's the key right now. That's one of the reasons he's putting numbers there among the nation's elite. Defensive coordinator anticipating this 5-wide set, and he comes in with his dime package. And they make the stop, the 47-yard line.
You know, the wide receiver here does a good job of running a nice route, but I think it's the concentration, what he did at the end of the route that made the difference. He felt the coverage. He knew that he had a man on him, but he's able to keep the defender away from the football and go up and make a nice catch.
Nice run, and he's brought down.
That's a deep 6 on the play. That'll make it second and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on second down.
Let's go!
He's tackled at the 43-yard line.
That was a first.
And he just gets rid of it.
Even though they didn't sack him, the pressure was still enough to force a bad pass. If you can get in there and disrupt the pocket, then the quarterback is going to have a tougher time getting the ball to his playmakers.
This is the 8th play of this drive. Gets the ball here and brought down in the backfield.
Well, you can really mess with an offense's game plan if you can take away their ability to run.
Third down now, and they need to get it down to the 33.
Oh. Yeah. Punt style.
Right now, he wants to get this kick away and change field position. He punts it away. It's a high kick.
So there. He's inside the 20.
So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today.
I can remember the year that this young man enjoyed last year. Has everybody buzzing about the kind of season he can have this year.
63 tutties though, that's crazy. Virgil.
From their own 16-yard line. Second down. They'll knock him down for a loss.
Sometimes you can catch a defense napping with a well-designed quarterback run. They were on top of that one all the way.
Caught with room to work. Tackle around the 25-yard line. It's going to be 4th and inches after that long pickup on third down.
Boy, what a throw by the quarterback. Almost equally excellent catch by the receiver, but the defense topped them both by coming up with a stop.
Rice, the return man. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Wright takes it to 25. He gets out to about the 35-yard line. I don't think either team has a clear advantage so far. Let's see if they can make some plays and get a little separation. The halfback with a carry. He makes it out to maybe the 36-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard.
That brings up 2nd and 9.
It's 2nd and 9. Ball on the 36. Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete.
Tell me how he hits the deep. In right, I can't throw him back.
Slings it out there incomplete. So they couldn't pick up the long yardage, and now they'll have to punt.
It was a good hold by the defense on third down. Now their punt returner will get a chance to make something happen.
Tough to hold.
Booming kick. He makes it out to maybe the 30-yard line. The Seminoles really took care of business on defense that first time out, Herbert.
One of the great traditions in college football is this defense and the way they play with such passion and enthusiasm in this environment. We're seeing that again today.
Every drive's important in a tie game. I look for both sides to come out with some urgency.
Blue 14! Blue 14!
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Punch.
Edwards on the run. Tackle made at the 37. He lets it fly. Great concentration to pull it in. Brought down around the 9-yard line.
You know, they did a great job here of not just getting past the first down marker, but picking up some major yards on the play.
the middle.
On the tackle. Gain of 7 on the play. That brings him 2nd and goal.
And they might be coming with a blitz here.
Touchdown, Michigan.
They definitely teased me first draw.
Michigan is up by 6. And he adds the extra point. It was a 5-play, 69-yard drive. And they put up 7 points.
And Brad, right now, the offensive line just winning the battle in the trenches, opening up some big running lanes.
Can't let them.
And they can forget about returning this one. Michigan's got some new faces on the roster that they're expecting some big things from, partner. And, you know, that's what's great about college football. New faces every year, unexpected stars, and the newcomers that kind of splash onto the scene. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Fires out to his receiver, and he's taken down at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 35. He's scrambling. Fires incomplete.
He showed you some of his natural athletic ability following the play and making a really quick stab to knock away the pass.
Jack, Jack. Easy, easy, easy. Box 2, box 2. I'm coming after you. Hey, check back, check back. Let's go.
Gets it out in a hurry.
That brings us 3rd and 10.
From their own 35-yard line. 3rd down. He's at midfield. They'll bring him down at the 50. Caught, and that's a 1st down. On the run.
There are a lot of players in the college game that can make something happen when the blocking breaks down. But when it's that bad, I don't care who you are, you're going down for a loss.
From their own 44-yard line. 2nd down.
Here we go.
And here's a quick throw. Incomplete.
Here's a case of a quarterback so eager to make a play that he failed to see the danger of that attempt and nearly gave the ball away.
That'll bring up 3rd and long.
Wide. And he's hit before he can go anywhere. A nice looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find the hot receiver.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37. Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
Gain of 4 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
It's the 9th play of the drive. Out of bounds at about the 27-yard line.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
They line up for another 3rd down, and they've had no problem converting their first 2. He'll get the call again. He's taken down around the 14-yard line. And this is the 11th play of the current drive. Receiver screen incomplete.
Pickett is the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 14-yard line. It's second down.
Check back, back six. Let's go. 395.
Got his receiver, dropped it, incomplete. So at the end of one quarter, the Wolverines lead 7-0. And we're ready for more football here in quarter number 2. Now he's scrambling. Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
That'll make it 4th and 10.
It's 4th down. So the kicking team is on the field. They'll try for 3. Kicks away, and it's good. Florida State is ready to kick it away. Sends it sailing downfield. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
Michigan holds a 4-point lead. On the ground with a tailback. And they'll bring him down behind the line.
He just never had a chance to get any running room. The defense was on him almost as soon as the ball was snapped.
It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 23. Quick throw to the back. It's incomplete. Tackled after a decent pickup. Wright is back deep to return the punt. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. Wright takes it at the 20, gets to about the 34-yard line.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes.
He gets out to about the 44-yard line. First and 10. Ball on their own 44. He gets it out to about the 47-yard line.
That's a gain of 9 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
Easy. Lock in.
And down he goes, the 39-yard line. From the 39-yard line, first down. Throws and it's incomplete.
They got lucky on that play. That receiver was wide open, but the quarterback just missed him.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Easy. Rally.
Pittman takes the give. And he's tackled around the 40-yard line.
I think sometimes offenses forget to even include corners as defenders and tacklers because a lot of corners just want to be out there and playing against the pass. But this is a corner that they have got to be responsible and remember in the future that he's got to be involved in being able to come up with a blocking scheme. This time they just let him go, and he's athletic and strong enough to come up and make a play.
That was
a good pass and catch there, but still not enough for the first down.
That's not an easy conversion here on third down for the offense. All the defense has to do is stay back, keep everything in front of them, come up and make a tackle.
It's fourth down, and they're going to try to go for it.
Hey, look, we're going to go Mike 15, guys.
Brought down in the open field.
Oh, that was a big conversion. You could just see the other team's offense itching to get back on the field.
Here's the 8th play of the series. And they get nice yardage on that run.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Fires it out. And they make the stop around the 5-yard line. This is the 10th play of this drive. Makes a move, and he's in for the touchdown. Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he hits the PAT. So a 10-play, 67-yard drive. And they add 7 points to the scoreboard.
Brad, I thought that was a textbook drive. I thought they did a really good job of showing balance, mixing the play calling with the run and the pass. Just an overall well-executed touchdown drive.
This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays. He's tackled around the 40.
Let the computer handle this shit.
Gain of 18 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
He scrambled. Tackle at about the 45.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That brings up 2nd and 9.
That's a great tackle at the 40-yard line.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Makes it out to maybe the 40-yard line.
Good tackle.
He fights forward to about the 40. Quick strike to the receiver. And he will score.
Fault.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Michigan is lining up to kick this one off. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
I love the competitive spirit that we're seeing out on this field today. It looks like one team has the upper hand, and then the other comes right back in to be able to regain the lead. It's going to be an exciting finish.
And offense is back on the field after running the ball very well on their last drive.
This offensive line really opened up some big gaps for the running back last time.
He's gobbled up in the backfield.
That is a loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
Second down and 11. Ball on the 24. Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. He's hit and taken down. They come out in a 5-wide set. Pressure coming. He gets rid of this one. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
Second and 10. Ball on the 39. And he's hit immediately. Not a bad little play there.
Yeah, this is a nice job by the quarterback reading the coverage and delivering a very catchable ball and allowing his receiver to come up with a nice game.
Tackles him hard at the 42-yard line.
Good job here by the receiver to look the ball in and ensure he had possession. That's the right way to catch a pass.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Here's a screen pass. Gets it to the back. He gets hit out of bounds at the 34.
You know what? After a play like that, I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if they went to the air again.
Let's go! Jack, thunder!
Pulls it in, and he's in the open field. He's at the 20. Brought down at the 7. This is the 8th play of the drive. And he carries the ball for a nice game.
That brings up second and goal.
They're at the 2. It's second down. Got to be careful of a pass play with this defense. Tackle made at the 2-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run. Florida State's going to use their first time out of the half here. Tenth play of the drive.
Roger. Mike 6. Patriot. Motion.
Nice move, and he scores.
Good answer, baby. Good answer. Good answer.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Reese Davis joins us in the studio with this update. Reese?
Let's take a look at scores around the country. Every score has had an answer, all locked up at 21.
Separated by a field goal here, Reese, 17-14 in our game.
How are you doing?
They line up to kick
late
this one away.
Eastern.
He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. They moved the ball very effectively on their last drive, which ended with a touchdown. The defense has been talking it over on the sideline, trying to make some corrections. Let's see if they can stop them this time.
You can bet this defense made some adjustments on the sideline, though. I don't know if they can stop the passing attack, but they need to at least be able to slow it down.
Well, we've played a half of football. The Seminoles with a 3-point lead. And we welcome you back to the action here, just about set for the second half. He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. He's to the 40. And he's taken down right around the 48-yard line.
You like that? You like that?
That tackle. What up,
They'll
Dom?
bring him down right around the 42-yard line.
Thanks, Dom. Mr. Bass.
He's taken down right around the 40.
That makes it first and 10.
I need to stop.
McCarthy with the play fake. And he's got all the time in the world. He heaves it to the end zone. He brings it down. Touchdown.
Where's my defensive line?
This guy just continues to impress me. Every time I watch this team play, he seems to come up with big plays.
And the secondary didn't quite seem alert enough to defend that pass. So the referee
He was out of
initially calls
bounds.
it a catch, but we'll get a second look at it here and determine if he was in bounds when he hauled it in.
And that play happened so fast that it was very tough to tell if he was able to get a foot down or not.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So after the review, they reverse the call on the field.
Great call.
Man left, man left. Check 99, check 99, check.
And down he goes, right around the 26-yard line.
First down.
And they'll get him in the backfield.
That's a loss of 4 yards on the play. That makes it second and 14.
We've got a second and 14. Ball on the 30. Quick throw out to the receiver. And he's tackled right away.
Third down.
Makes the catch, and the defense is all over him. They bring him down for a loss.
That is a loss of 1 yard. That brings us 4th and 11.
It's 4th down. They're going to try a
Can the
long
CPU
field goal here.
miss?
Michigan is down 3 and looking to tie it up. It's up, looks long enough, and he got it.
Not bad.
Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. Excellent kick. And they can forget about returning this one.
Bailed out by that call.
You don't want to squander any possessions, but maybe now's the right time to dip into your bag of tricks a little. Think about some gadget plays to catch the defense napping. He makes his way out to about the 35. So it's second down, and they're only about a foot away from picking up the first down. He fights forward to about the 36.
The truck on the inside, but that first down.
Throws it, and it's tipped away.
Coach is going to have to be happy with that one. The defender was in the right position to make the play.
That makes it second and 10.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 36.
Check. Fox 2. Here we go.
Tosses out to the tailback on the screen. And he's level at the 39.
On the tackle at the 39-yard line. That makes it 3rd and 7.
Quick pass. Makes the catch, but just not enough for the first.
Yeah, they're going to come up a little bit short here. Nice job by the defense of preventing this completion from turning into a first down.
He makes it out to maybe the 33-yard line.
This field.
Now's when you start to approach each drive thinking that if you take the lead, then the momentum you gain feels that much more powerful. And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
Simple.
It's 2nd and 15. Ball on their own 27. Zipped it out, and that was almost picked off.
Morris is the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 3rd and 15.
Fires to the wideout, first down. And they push him out around the 50-yard line.
First down.
Stand left. 4 down. Mike 4. 36.
Edwards with a pitch. The toss play wasn't working there. Loss of about 2. From their own 48-yard line. Second down. Pitches it. He's got the corner. And he's tackled right around the 46-yard line. And he's immediately tackled. Wright is back awaiting the punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. This punt bounces into the end zone, and this will be a touchback. Time's getting a little bit tighter now. You got to make every possession count. So an empty backfield with 5 wide receivers. He's scrambling. He's out to the 30. And they make the stop around the 38-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 38. He makes it out to maybe the 39-yard line.
That's a gain of 1 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Roger. Hey, check back, 6.
goes downtown. This one is batted away.
I didn't trust it. I didn't trust it. Should have.
Third and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Makes the grab and steps out right away.
They had a long, long way to go, and the receiver managed to just get enough to pick up the first down.
Now he tries to buy some time. Tries to get around the corner. Out of bounds around the 46-yard line. From the 46-yard line. Second down. Dumps it incomplete. Wanted the screen. Third down, and they need to get it inside the 40.
Here we go. Flat. Easy, easy, easy. Looking.
Fires quickly, and it's picked off.
This quarterback better start making better decisions in the passing game. Otherwise, this corner will come up with even more picks in the future.
Oh, he got me.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 47. Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
Gain of 4 on the play. That brings up second and 5.
It's 3 points ahead.
So at the end of the third quarter, good game here, 17-17.
Opportunities there.
All right, we're just about set to start action here again in the fourth quarter. And he just gets rid of it.
This ball's gonna take off.
Third down, 5 yards to go. Ball on the 49. Throws into a crowd, and this one's going the other way. Interception.
Pass interference. Defense.
What a crucial interception, and that'll change the whole landscape of this game.
And now is the time to take advantage. This offense still has a job to do. They need to put points on the board to break this tie. But wow, do we have a great game or what?
From their own 49-yard line, it's first down. He lets it fly. And this one's broken up.
Lead him. He's got him beat.
How was that not completed? He had his man beat for the big play.
That makes it second and 10.
Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 49-yard line. Tackle at the 48-yard line.
He's getting third and long.
Third down.
Damn.
Let's go.
incomplete, and that wasn't the greatest pass in the world.
Well, I don't know how anybody can throw a great pass while getting drilled like that.
And they could really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. He punts it away. It's a high kick. Knocked out of bounds at the 24-yard line. You've got to be aware that capitalizing on this drive is crucial. You want to take the pressure off you and put it on your opponent. Now he's scrambling. He dives and he'll be marked down. He's got an opening. Brought down at the 40.
Gain of 15 yards. First down.
He's at midfield. Makes it out to about the 43.
That's good for a gain of 17 yards. That makes it first and 10.
They go with a screen here. The halfback's got it. And he's shoved out of bounds around the 40-yard line.
That'll make it second and 7.
And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
That's good for a gain of 7 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and inches.
Tackle made at about the 33-yard line.
Robinson makes the tackle at the 30-yard line. First down.
From the 33-yard line. First down. Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. And they bring him down for a sack on the play.
That's a loss of 8 yards. That'll make it second and 9.
Yes, sir. We need to stop. The sliders, though.
And this is the 8th play of the drive.
Oh.
He's into the open field. He's at the 20. What a play, and that'll set up a first and goal.
It's good for a gain of 38 yards. That makes it first and goal.
And it looks like they're going to bring some heat. And he just gets rid of it. The defense got some pressure and forced a bad pass.
I think they've been a little bit more aggressive here with their pass rush, and that time it paid off with an incompletion.
What?
This is the 10th play of this drive. Touchdown, Wolverines. He makes the PAT.
Here we go.
Michigan ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback.
Both teams realize that when the ball is snapped, we're one play away from a very different ball game.
Here's an opening.
Let's go,
At
baby.
the 30, to the 20, the 10.
That's huge.
Touchdown, Seminoles. The extra point to tie this game up. And he converts the extra point. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a
Can we
touchback.
stop this, though? Can we get a runner stop? And alright, all game.
So their last drive resulted in 6 points. Do you think we'll see the same result on this one?
They ran the ball extremely well on their last drive. And until this defense figures out how to stop it, I think they'll have no problem moving the ball down the field.
You do. Let's screw it.
Defense looking for another sack in this second down and long situation. Gains his way to the 29-yard line.
A little too much. A little too much.
That'll bring up 3rd and 6.
It's almost picked off. And
Oh
that
well,
makes it
getting the
4th
ball
down.
back.
Boy, great defense on that play. They were expecting the pass, and they defended it very well by getting a hand in there to break up the play.
Wright is back deep to return.
Don't jump off line there, big boys.
And this one is a beauty.
Come on.
And he's taken down at the 25-yard line.
We lose on one.
And we see this offense again after what you, Kirk, called a very physical touchdown drive.
Well, I say that, Brad, because the big hog mollies up front were able to create holes for the running game, and it helped them get the score. Let's see if they can do it again.
Up the middle for a nice game.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Just under 3 to go in regulation. They'll bring him down at the 50-yard line.
That's good for another first down.
Ward gets another carry. Nice run there as they work the outside.
Call it a gain of 6 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
Thunder! Thunder! Ready!
He's taken down at about the 41.
Gaining 3 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Lucky 95!
Just a tremendous job by that defense, and their coordinator did a
Down
super
territory.
job there to keep it this close in this ball game, and now the offense has got a chance to win it. So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field.
Navajo! Navajo!
He's at the 30. He's at the 20. To the 10. Touchdown,
Good trade
Florida
shot.
State.
Spinner's dirty. It's anybody.
And he adds the extra point. Florida State is lining up to kick this one off.
31.
And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. You know this is a real crucial time in the game. It could still go either way. A little over a minute in the game. He flings it.
Yes.
And he hauls it in. And he's taken down right around the 24-yard line.
What did he do me?
He's under some heat. That's a great tackle at the 30-yard line.
Michigan's going to have to use their second time out of the half.
Second and 15. Ball on the 30-yard line. Pass incomplete, trying to get it to his receiver.
Defense. That power.
They keep it on the ground and a great
Trying
tackle
to
right
run the
there.
ball right there. Come on.
And if they don't convert here, then the game is over. Well, that one should do it. A fourth down stop here late in the fourth quarter, and that should be the nail in the coffin of this game. The whistle hasn't sounded yet. They still have to snap the ball and make sure they don't make any mistakes.
They call it a catch, but the booth signaled down to the referee that they'd like to take another peek at this.
Man, as I see this play again, it really looks like he made the correct call on the field.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Well, I think the play warranted a review, but the call on the field stands.
Under a minute left. And the quarterback's going to take a knee to drain this clock and any hopes the opposition may have had.
The Wolverines using their third and last timeout. From their own 17-yard line. It's second down. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. He'll go down to one knee.
Two times. Four down. Hey, check back six. There. Red 18. Red 18.
A great game here today in a tight one. 31-24.
Pull
Seminoles.
it out, baby.
That's it for this presentation of NCAA Football 14. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler saying thanks, and we'll see you soon.
200 yards. Jeez, man. Haven't had a 200-yard rusher prep ever. that was a game changer. Alright, let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I got a little tentative. I didn't want to throw the ball and throw some picks. And that's why Duffy doesn't have a touchdown. Started off the game really bad, too. That's a big run at the time. Oh, Donovan. I can't believe we did this. Portier played pretty big. Jamie Robinson all over the field. Ooh, BYU upset. TCU drilled them. Third quarter, I scored nothing. Not good. Third quarter. Not good. All right. Got Louisville next, Mr. Teddy Bridgewater. Got Louisville next, Mr. Teddy Bridgewater. All right.